rises, I walk with him to the small school by the edge of the city. The building is simple, its walls made of the same warm stone as the streets we walk upon, but within, there is knowledge. It is there, in the soft, echoing rooms, that I am taught. My teacher, a kind man with gentle eyes, guides us through the words of our ancestors. He speaks of the world and its many wonders, of the stars above, the lands beyond the mountains, and the seas that stretch further than we can see. But it is not these grand things that capture my heart, it is the way he speaks of building. He tells us stories of great engineers who built roads that wound like ribbons through the hills, of aqueducts that brought water to the farthest corners of the empire, of the magnificent temples and theaters that rose up from the earth, touching the heavens. The soft scratching of quills on parchment fills the room as we work, the light from the windows casting a warm glow across the pages. I sit at my desk, my mind full of thoughts of columns and arches, of walls that stand tall and proud against the wind. I draw pictures in the margins of my scrolls, not of kings or gods, but of the buildings I wish to create. I sketch the gentle curves of an arch, the careful way the stones fit together, each one placed with purpose and care. In those quiet moments, the world outside fades, and all that exists is the peaceful rhythm of my thoughts. At home, my father continues his work, always building, always shaping the world around us. I watch him with wide eyes, learning from the way he handles his tools, the steady movements of his hands. He speaks little of the grand city of Rome, but when he does, his voice softens, as though the city itself is a living thing, something to be respected and cared for. One day, he says, as we sit by the fire in the evening, you will be ready to build. You will shape the world with your hands, just as those before us have done. The nights are peaceful, the stars twinkling above, and I often lie awake thinking about the things I have learned. I think of the aqueducts, of the buildings that seem to rise from the earth as though they have always been there, waiting to be uncovered. I imagine myself walking through the streets of Rome, my hands steady, my heart full